Hello and welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Today we will be looking at types of numbers. The very first type of number we're looking at is natural numbers. These are known as counting numbers. By counting numbers, we mean numbers like 1, 2, and so on. Okay, so your natural numbers are 1, 2, 3, all the way to infinity. Now, whole numbers, these are very similar to the natural numbers. The only difference is that for whole numbers, we start from number 0. So yes, 0 is a whole number. So we have 0, 1, 2, 3, all the way again to infinity. Up next, we have integers. Our integers are whole numbers with negative numbers included. So for integers, we're going to be having numbers like -4, -3, -2, -1. Then we get to 0, 1, 2, and so on. Remember that this starts from negative infinity and it goes all the way also to positive infinity. The next kind of number we'll be looking at will be rational numbers. Rational numbers are numbers that can be written as fractions. So for example, you have your 0.7. It is a rational number because it could have been written as 7/10. Also, we have an example like even your 2/3. It is a rational number because it consists of a whole number over a whole number. It can be written as a fraction. Even though its own decimal form is written as 0.6666 recurring, it's still a rational number. So any number whatsoever, so long as it can be written as a fraction, it is a rational number. Up next is what we call irrational numbers. Irrational numbers are the opposite of rational numbers. They cannot be written as fractions. Okay, so this kind of numbers include things like your pi. Your pi is a non-terminating, non-recurring decimal. In the next video, we'll be talking about the different types of decimal. Please ensure you watch. Have you subscribed yet? If not, please do. Thank you. So your rational number, an example of your rational number is pi, or the square root of prime numbers like 2, the square root of 3, and so on. All of these numbers, they have non-terminating, non-recurring decimals. Finally, here we'll be looking at real numbers. Your real numbers encompass all the numbers we have talked about so far. It's a combination of your rational numbers plus your irrational numbers. Now, this group includes fractions, decimals, name it. Every single form of number you could write, you could say they are real numbers. Please note, the exception to the rule for real numbers are what we call complex numbers. Yes. Even though this is not within the scope of the IGCSE, the Cambridge IGCSE curriculum, we know complex numbers exist. These numbers are numbers that have the square root of -1. This is written in convention as I. Okay, so your complex number will comprise of a real portion and an imaginary portion. This is known as the imaginary number. Imaginary numbers, yes, they do exist. All right, so thank you for watching. I hope you have learned a thing or two today. Like I said earlier, please subscribe if you have not, and see you in the next one. Bye.